Hey there, Portland. I'm here with John, the band leader from March 4th. They just got done their performance here on July 4th at the Waterfront Blues Festival. First of all, John, thank you so much for representing Portland so well. We're proud to have you as our own, and welcome home. I know you guys have done a lot of tours here recently. You were in China. You've been all over the United States. What's it like having so many strong personalities on tour with? It must be a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, we tend to get pretty small on the bus with our personalities. You know, there's not a whole lot of room for drama or craziness. There's 22 of us on a bus, so it's a finite space. So I think we just kind of bottle it up and then we release it on stage. That's kind of how we cope. But everybody's pretty cool and we're all respectful. We kind of treat it like a family in a sense that, you know, there's not like wild parties. There's no room for groupies on our bus. It's like we barely fit on there, you know.
Right.
It's our home on wheels, so. But yeah, it's fun. Touring, we've been touring a lot the last 3 years.
What is your most memorable moment outside of music? Have you guys done anything while on tour that was really memorable, something together, like as a family that really sticks out to you?
Yeah, in China, we had a day off where they did some sightseeing, and we went to the, I've got my mouth here. We went to the Longmen Grotto, which is where they carved all those thousands of Buddhas in the wall. So there's like a 30-meter high Buddha carved in the wall. There's like quarter-mile of just thousands of Buddhas, hundreds of years old. That was pretty amazing. And we went to the Shaolin Temple and watched the Kung Fu feats. That was pretty amazing. That was just some recent stuff I thought was pretty cool. The history in China was pretty amazing.
10 years. This past March 4th was 10 years.
Yeah.
What really sticks out about the evolution of the band over the past 10 years?
I think we've kind of went from a local band to a touring band. We got a booking agent about 3 years ago, and does he know that you're part of here? He's part of this interview. Is it okay? Is it picking up?
What?
Oh,
no,
never mind.
It's just a mic.
Oh, okay. Is he shooting video as well?
Yeah.
You can edit this. Is this live?
Absolutely. You can edit. This can be edited.
Well, as you can see, there's fireworks going off in the back to illustrate how excited I am about playing. No, we really just become more of a touring band. We're averaging about 175 days a year on the road. And so where the band needs to go now is we need to get more, just more like mass exposure in terms of like some kind of media push, like television or the internet or something. Because we've been trying to do it the old-fashioned way, which is pretty much just touring. You show up to a town, you hope people told two friends, you hope it's a bigger crowd than last time. And we've definitely built some markets up over the last 3 or 4 years, but it's just a long way to go, and it's a hard way to make a living, just pounding it out on the road. We need just some money coming in from other places. So,
What is next for you guys? What's going on the rest of the year?
we're gonna probably on the verge of getting an actual outside manager for the first time in 10 years to kind of help with the stuff I was talking about, like the marketing and the PR, and then we've got a bunch of tours planned this fall. And yeah, we're going to be zigzagging across the states again.
Are there any goals that you want to accomplish that you guys haven't accomplished yet?
Yeah, I mean, I want this thing to be sustainable for everybody involved. I mean, as a business, you know, which means I want people to be able to go on tour for 2 weeks and be able to live on that for 2 or 3 months, you know, and as opposed to hand to mouth, you know, you go on tour for 3 weeks and then maybe that covers your expenses for a month. And then you got to go back on tour again. And then it's a catch-22 now because a lot of people have sacrificed regular jobs to take the risk and try to make this happen with this band. So the money has to go up sooner than later. I can't take it for granted that everyone's going to stick around. I think everyone's got a lot of, you know, faith in the project, but yeah.
It's certainly a powerful stage presence with so many members and so much brass on the stage.
Yeah, it's a ton of people. We're actually, tonight was we had a few extra people. We trim it down when we tour with like 7 horns and 5 drummers. And tonight we had, I think, 9 horns or maybe even 10 horns on stage. Just because when we play locally, we have some friends who used to be in the band. They don't get to tour with us anymore because we just can't afford. Either they have real jobs or we just can't afford to take 4 trumpets on the road. So we tour with 2 of them. So when we come to town, it gives our friends a chance to play with us. So the band got a little large tonight, but. Yeah, about like 6 years ago, we were like 35 people strong, and that wasn't a sustainable model. But we weren't touring very much then. We were more of a local band, so.
I want to ask you about the uniforms. You have lots of great uniforms. Who designs the uniforms or makes the outfits?
People kind of are responsible for making their own stuff. I think some of the guys get help from some of the dancers in the band. All the dancers in the band can sew and design. They all design their own costumes, and some of the guys do as well. And some people just have their friends help them out, or usually it's finding stuff at thrift stores and then modifying it somehow.
Well, enjoy the rest of your 4th. Thank you so much
All right, thanks a
for
lot.
taking time out to talk to
Appreciate it.
us.
All right, no problem. Enjoy the fireworks.
You too.